Good morning. Let us continue our TNPSC Group 2 for Useful Mathematics. So we have seen simplification. This is a continuation of that, which is surds and integers. Here you have syllabus, that is Unit 8 Aptitude and Mental Ability Test in General Science for Group 4. And this is actually a simplification part, surds and integers. Now let us continue that. What is surd? If a is a positive rational number and n is a positive integer such that n root a is an irrational number. So you know what is rational and irrational number. Then n root of a is called as surd or a radical. Here this root indicates radical sign. N is the order of radical and a is the radicand. Now let us see this n root a. Here we have n root a. If it is like this, it does not represent coefficient. If we have n like this, then this represents coefficient of this a. Then this is index. What is index? Index form of a surd. So index form of surd n root a is a power 1 by n. So if you represent it like this, then it is called as index form of n. For example, if we have this like this 4 root 2, so we can write this as 2 power 1 by 4. So this is called as index form. For example, if we have 3 root 4, this can be written in the index form as 4 power 1 by 3. So this is the indication of surd and this is the indication of index form, and here root 3. So this can be represented as 3 power 1 by 2. Here 2 is the order for this and 3. Here 3 is the radicand. Then the next one is 3 root 7. So we can represent this in index form as 7 power 1 by 3. Here 3 is the order, 7 is the radicand. And 7 root 6. Here we can write this as 6 power 1 by 7. Here 7 is the order, 6 is the radicand. And here the important point which we have to remember is every surd is an irrational number. But every irrational number need not be a surd. So this is a point which we have to remember. So every irrational number will be a surd. But every irrational number need not be a, every surd is an irrational number, but every irrational number need not be a surd. Now let us continue the types of surd. First one is like and unlike surd. Now we know what is order and radicand. If the order is equal to radicand, then we can say this as like. If the order is not equal to radicand, then we can say that as unlike surds. For example, let us take root 5, 4 root 5, minus 6 root 5. Here we have 5, 5, 5. That is the radicand are same. And here we have 1 by 2. This is coefficient. This 4 represents coefficient. So 4 into 5 power 1 by 2 minus 6 into 5 power 1 by 2. So here we have orders are same and radicand are same. So we can say this as like surd. Then what is unlike surd? Order is not equal to radicand. For example, here we have root 10, 3 root 2, 5 root 6, 7 root 36. So here we have 10 power. This root represents 1 by 2. And here we have 3. So 2 power 1 by 3. Here we have 5, 6 power 1 by 5. And here we have 7, 36 power 1 by 7. Here the radicands are different. Isn't it? Here the radicands are different. That is 10, 2, 6, 36. And the orders are different. Here we have root, that is 1 by 2. And here we have 1 by 3, 1 by 5, 1 by 7. So the orders are different. So order is not equal to radicand. Therefore this is called as unlike surds. Then the next one is pure surd. What is pure surd and mixed surd? If it is pure surd, the rational coefficient is unity. Then what will be mixed surd? The rational coefficient will not be unity. It will be other than unity. It will be other than unity. So except one will have 2, 3, 4 and so on. That is called as mixed surd. Now what is this rational coefficient is unity? How can we say? This is square root of 3. And here we have 4 root 5. But here we don't have any coefficient because this will be 5 power 1 by 4. Here it is 3 power 1 by 2. Here it is 9 power 1 by 7. Here it is 25 power 1 by 2. So before this we don't have any coefficient. It is understood that the coefficient is 1, unity. So we can say this as pure surd. Then what is mixed surd? The rational coefficient is not unity. So before this number we have 3 root 2. So here we can say 3 into 2 power 1 by 2. And what is this? 3 into 2 power 1 by 2. Here we have 2 root 4. So that is 2 into 6 power 1 by 4. Here we have coefficient as 2. And here we have 4 root 16, here we have 5. So 4 into 6 power 15. So this 4 is coefficient for the 16 and 2 is the coefficient for 6 and 3 is the coefficient for 2. So here we have coefficient except unity, except 1. So this is called as mixed surd. Then the next is, a mixed surd can be converted into a pure surd. So we can convert a mixed surd into pure surd. For example, here we have 3 root 2. So we can write this as 3. Now take this 3 inside because 3 into 3 will be 9. So if you take this out, then it will become 3 root 2. So 3 square into 2. So we can write this as 18, root of 18. Here the coefficient is 1. So here we have coefficient as 1. So we have converted this mixed into pure. So a mixed surd can be converted into a pure surd. Then what about pure surd? A pure surd can or cannot be converted into a mixed surd. So for example, let us take square root of 80. So what will be the answer for this? That is root of 16 into 5. So 16 we can write this as 4 into 4 into 5 square root of. So we can take this as 4 root 5. So we have converted this pure into mixed. So pure can be converted into mixed because here we have coefficient as 1, unity. So it is called as pure, and here we have coefficient as 4. Hence it is called as mixed surd. Next, if it is square root of 19, so we cannot get like this, isn't it? So we cannot get the multiply 19 into 1. We will get only 19 into 1. So we cannot write in the form of mixed. So a pure surd but cannot be converted into a mixed surd. This is a pure surd but it cannot be converted into a mixed surd. That's why a pure surd can or cannot be converted into a mixed surd. These are the types of surds. So first one is like and unlike. If it is like, order will be equal to radicand. If it is unlike, order will not be equal to radicand. Pure surd. If it is pure, rational coefficient is unity. If it is mixed, rational coefficient is not unity. Then the next one is a mixed surd can be converted into pure. A pure surd can or cannot be converted into mixed. Now let us move on to the laws. So what are the laws of surds and laws of indices? These are the laws of surds and laws of indices. So by using this formula, we are going to calculate, we are going to solve the problems. So n root of a is equal to 1 by n. N root ab is equal to n root a into n root b. N root a the whole power m is equal to n into root of a power m. N root a by b is equal to n root a by n root b. Then n root of a the whole power n is equal to a. So n root of ab is equal to n root a into n root b. M root of n root a is equal to, we can take this mn as common, root a. So these are said to be laws of surds. Then the next is laws of indices. A power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. ab the whole power n is equal to a power n b power n. A power 0 is equal to 1. A power m by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. Then a power m into n is equal to a power mn. So a by b the whole power n is equal to a power n by b power n. So these are the formulas which is used for surds and indices. So by using this we can solve few problems today. Now this is the first problem. Find the value of 6 power 2 by 3 into 3 power 6 by 7 by 3 square root of 6 power 6. So we can write this as, which is equal to 6 power 2 by 3 into 6 power 7 the whole power 1 by 3 by 6 power 6 the whole power 1 by 3. So we can write this as 6 power 2 by 3 into 6 power 7 by 3. So we can straight write like this by 6 power 6 by 3. Now therefore cancel this, we'll get 2. 6 power 2 by 3 into 6 power 7 by 3 by 6 power 2. Since the base are equal, we know that a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. Therefore, we can write this as which is equal to 6 power 2 by 3 plus 7 by 3 by 6 power 2. So, it is equal to 6 power 9 by 3 by 6 power 2. Now, we can take this up because base are common. So, a power m by a power n is equal to. So, we can take 6 power 9 by 3 minus 2. So, which is equal to 6 power 9 minus, take LCM, 3 2s are 6 by 3. So, which is equal to 6 power 3 by 3 is equal to 6 power 1. Therefore, the final answer is 6. This is the answer for this problem. Now, let us move on to the next problem. If x is equal to y power a, y is equal to z power b, and z is equal to x power c. Find the value of a, b, c. This is the problem. Now we know that x is equal to y power a. Since y is equal to zb, therefore we can replace this y as zb the whole power a. But what is z as per question, which is equal to x power c? So it is equal to x power a b into c. Here we have x. Since we don't have any coefficient here, it is understood that we have 1 here. So x power 1 is equal to x power abc. Therefore abc is equal to 1. This is the answer for this problem. Now let us move on to the next problem. This is the question. So 9 by 4 the whole power x into 8 by 27 the whole power x minus 1 is equal to 2 by 3. Now we have to find the value of x. So 9 by 4 the whole power x into 8 by 27 the whole power x minus 1 is equal to 2 by 3. So here we can write this as 3 square by 2 square the whole power x into 2 power 3 by 3 power 3 the whole power x minus 1 is equal to 2 by 3. So we can write this as 3 power 2x by 2 power 2x into 2 power, multiply this 3x minus 3 divided by 3 power 3x minus 3 is equal to 2 by 3. Now take this 2 up and take this 3 bottom so that you get in the same form 2 by 3. Therefore 2 power minus 2x into 2 power 3x minus 3 divided by, now take this 3 down, therefore 3 power minus 2x into 3 power 3x minus 3 is equal to 2 by 3. So we can write this as, since base are common, 2 power minus 2x plus 3x minus 3 divided by 3 power minus 2x plus 3x minus 3 is equal to 2 by 3. So we can write this as 2 power, this is minus 2x plus 3x. Therefore x minus 3 divided by 3 power, here 3x minus 2x. So x minus 3 is equal to 2 by 3. Therefore we can write this as 2 power 3. Since both are common, x minus 3 is equal to 2 by 3. Since here we don't have any values here, so it is understood that we have 1 here. Therefore x minus 3 is equal to 1. In the power we have 1. Therefore x is equal to 1 plus 3x is equal to 4. This is the answer for this problem. Now let us move on to the next problem. That is, if 2 power 2n minus 1 is equal to 1 by 8n minus 3, find n. So what is the question? 2 power 2n minus 1 is equal to 1 divided by 8 power n minus 3. So we can write this as 2 power 2n minus 1 is equal to 8 power minus of n minus 3. Now take this up. So 2 power 2n minus 1 is equal to, we can write this as 2 power 3 the whole power minus, so multiply this 3 minus n. Therefore 2 power 2n minus 1 is equal to, we will have 2 power 3 3s are 9 minus 3n. Therefore since base are common, 2n minus 1 will be equal to 9 minus 3n. Now take 2n plus 3n is equal to 9 plus 1. Therefore 5n is equal to 10 and therefore n is equal to 2. This is the answer for this problem. Now let us move on to the next problem. If 2x is equal to 3y is equal to 6 per minus z, find the value of 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z. Now right, let us take 2x is equal to 3y is equal to 6 power minus z is equal to k. Let us take a constant. Now we can write this as 2 is equal to k power 1 by x. Likewise 3 is equal to k power 1 by y. And 6 is equal to k power minus 1 by z. Now 2 into 3 is equal to 6. So this we will get 2 into 3 is equal to 6. So we can write k into 1 by x into, what is 3? K into 1 by y is equal to, what is 6? K into k power 1 by z. Therefore we can write this as, since these are common, 1 by x plus 1 by y, which is equal to k power minus 1 by z. Therefore, since base are common, 1 by x plus 1 by y, take this is equal to minus 1 by z. Now take the side, 1 by x plus 1 by y, take this to the left hand side, plus 1 by z will be equal to 0. So like this we have to find the answers for the solution. Hope you like this and you understand this. If you like this, share and support. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section, and we'll meet soon in the next video. Thank you.